Welcome to Afternoons with Amanda on Akron and Northeast Ohio's hottest and fastest growing network, 330 to go. Let's get a look at your weather for the next couple of days, starting with tonight, a few passing clouds, otherwise generally clear and a low of 49 degrees. Tomorrow, cloudy skies followed by a partial clearing, but high around 63. And you know me, I love a spoiler, peeking ahead, maybe being back close to 80 degrees on Saturday, but it'll just be one day. Otherwise, we're looking at like 60s, chance of rain here or there. So maybe if you're planning like an outdoor day, Saturday is going to be the day for you. Okay, it is a sad day for me and many others as Fisher Foods is closing its final store today. Ending its 92-year run in the Stark County area. The family-owned business announced its closures due to factors like increased competition from larger chains, changing shopping habits, and the economy. The final location is set to close today. It's the one in Jackson Township. So get in there and do your last minute shopping, show some support. I know personally for me and my family, my grandmother, my grandma Patty, maybe Mrs. Boxler, if you were in the Ellett system, had her as your teacher. She would make city chicken. It was like my favorite food of all time. And she would always make the drive from Ellett down to the Canton area to go to a Fisher's specifically for the ingredients. So I know for my family, it's definitely a weird day, a sad day to know that the final location is closing. Okay, City of Akron drivers heads up in those school zones. In a press release from ODOT, Adam Stoller says several of the Akron public schools offer fall and spring Akron after-school programs, which provide math and reading support and other activities to more than 5,000 students in the system. These programs occur Monday through Thursday, and they last until 5:30 p.m. As with the normal morning and afternoon flashing of lights and slowing of traffic within the school zones, please be prepared for the same as these programs end later in the afternoon. The speed limit within these zones during these periods is 20 miles per hour and must be obeyed to maintain the safety of the children. The fall session will did just begin, and it continues through December the 11th. Now, the Halloween light loop is in full swing. I sent my mom a link and I was like, you know how you used to take us to go see Christmas lights? We should go do this together. She still hasn't responded. But after the Halloween light loop started, I saw several people commenting that they missed the sign up. And I get it. Things get busy, especially during back to school. But this right now is your official warning that the Christmas light loop submissions are going to start on November the 1st. So start making a plan and keep your eye out for the sign up. All right, heading over to sports, Sandy Alomar Sr., an all-star infielder during his playing days in the 60s and 70s, went on to coach in the majors and manage in his native Puerto Rico, has died. He was 81 years old. The baseball great is the father of Sandy Alomar Jr. and Roberto Alomar. Guardians posted on social media, our thoughts are with the Alomar family today as the baseball community mourns his passing. It's crazy. I've never been so aware of how many baseball players we adore are from Puerto Rico since like the Bad Bunny Super Bowl announcement, but that's neither here nor there. Let's talk about something that brings us all joy. I was going to say joy, but then I wrote the Cleveland Browns. Well, the Cleveland Browns and the city of Cleveland have reached an agreement yesterday, ends a legal dispute, and allows the team to build a new domed stadium in Brook Park. Under the deal, the Browns owners, Haslam Sports Group, will pay the city $100 million to help with lakefront transformation and stadium demolition costs. Cue Dr. Evil, $100 million. The agreement also requires the Browns to demolish their current stadium after their lease expires at the end of the 2028 season. This means even the city of Cleveland has given up on the Browns after Sunday's 23-9 loss against our rivals, the Steelers. It was just a matter of time. The preseason for your Cleveland Cavaliers has been challenging so far, with the team currently holding an 0-3 record. Cavs are going to continue their preseason game tonight in Cleveland against the Pistons. Tip-off is at 7 at Rocket Arena. I just want to know that when the regular season starts, we're going to see the Cavs frog return. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, moving on to events and entertainment. Sadly, found out this morning D'Angelo has passed away at the age of 51 after a battle with pancreatic cancer. I just learned some people know him from music, from video games. Some know him for his part in the neo soul movement. His many hits include Brown Sugar, Lady, and many more. Now, if you're feeling in the spooky mood and you're looking for something to do tomorrow night, head to Missing Mountain Brewing. It's Front Street in the Falls. They're doing an apothecary potion craft night. They said, come stir the cauldron at Apothecary Potion Craft Night with Matilda Thornybush. That is her name. She's going to teach you how to make potions. $40 a ticket. It includes one beer or wine plus all the supplies you need to make your potions. Again, that's tomorrow night. Check-in is between 6:30 and 7. Check-in and mingle, and then 7 to 9 for potion crafting time. Again, that's Missing Mountain Brewing in the Falls. Now, I'm a huge library girly. I know the last one of these events at the Akron Summit County Public Library had completely sold out. It's History of the Akron Sound Part 2, part of the Forgotten History Forum series. It's happening tonight at the downtown Akron branch. The whole thing's going to kick off at 6 o'clock and go until 8 p.m. Tickets are required, though. You can get those tickets by going to Eventbrite, or for more information, of course, you can go to akronlibrary.org. Now, this one's going to take me a second because I need to talk about something. So tomorrow marks the 13th, I guess you would call it an anniversary of the loss of my older brother. My older brother was an addict. He was sober for 2 years. He fell back and he ended up overdosing and passing away. And the reason I bring that up, oh, I got the sweats and the chills talking about it. The reason I bring it up is because addiction knows no boundaries, okay? It doesn't matter your race or your religion. It doesn't matter what your income is. It can happen to anyone. And rather than wallow in the loss of my brother, I try to do something every year to hopefully help another family. What I'm going to do this year is I'm going to tell you about this awesome event that you can take part in this weekend, this Sunday. It's the second annual James Anderson Built on Belief 7K and 1 mile walk. Race starts at 9 a.m. You can sign up right now at jadfahouse.org. That's just a dad from Akron, JADFA house.org. The event is to support addiction recovery efforts in Northeast Ohio. And here's the cool thing, even if you can't get out there to race and you want to participate, they offer a virtual option as well. So run for the cause on your treadmill at home if you want to. Go hit a trail if that's how you want to do it. But definitely participate, okay? Because you could help save someone's life. Truly consider that for your Sunday, okay? Now, if you have an event coming up and you'd like to have it featured on our broadcast, you can email me directly, amanda@330togo.com. And don't forget to catch Jess with the 330 To Go morning show. That's Mondays and Wednesdays right here on Akron and Northeast Ohio's hottest and fastest growing network, 330 To Go. Catch you guys back here on Thursday.